Oh, yeah. Hi, welcome back to the studio. You like how I keep changing up the shot? So, yeah, I also really wanted to wear my hair down because I was like, must cover my double chin. But you know what? No, we're going to embrace the double chin today. Also, the lighting does actually kind of help with that. So, mission accomplished. Also, why do we hate double chin so much? You know what? Because guess what? My baby has a double chin. Do I hate it on her? No, it's absolutely adorable. Why are we judging our bodies so much? The postpartum body acceptance has been real. It's been hard. It's been all over the place. Um, but it really is crazy how, like, I mean, some of it does seem like societal, where it's just like, some of it just seems like, it's other projected stuff onto us. Like, as women, like, we put so much value and our worth is like connected to the way our bodies look. And it's just stupid because, like, our bodies show what we've been through. And it's like, why do we love, like, when women show their bellies off, like in a little crop top or whatever, when they're pregnant, everybody's like, ooh, 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 so cute. But then when the belly is still there, but the baby is out on the earth side, then we're like, put that away. Like, what the flippity flop? Why? Why do we do that? What is our issue? Why do also, like, we have such an issue with imperfections? Because I know, like, like now being a mom too, like, it does make me accept the imperfections more, where it's like, this is how it is. This is how it's, like, supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll talk about the bodies for a little bit. So there is a bit of a trigger warning, if you can't listen to someone talk about it, because um I didn't realize the issues that I had until after I got pregnant and then postpartum, because before there were times when I was like, I could still slim up the tummy a little bit, and now I look back at those pictures and I'm like, bitch, you didn't even know. You didn't even know. And I've heard a lot of women say this, that, like, after they have a baby, like, their body looks more like womanly, like more curvaceous. And I would, like, agree with that. I feel like my arms and everything just looks a little bit more, like the Greek goddess statues. But I think the other thing too is, like, when it comes to, like, women having babies, is like there's such a big mental health component to all of this. Okay? And I honestly, doing these videos does scare me a little bit, because I'm putting my own opinion out there, and of course, like, people are going to give me their opinions. And I posted on TikTok a clip of my last video when I was talking about moms who decide to do formula immediately instead of breastfeeding, and just offering, like, support for that. Because the thing is like, people don't know, like, first of all, if you've never had a baby or breastfed, like, bitch, get out of the room. Okay. But the other thing is like, I got comments from other women who are mothers, and it's like, why in the hell are we shaming other mothers for making a different decision? Like, motherhood is already isolating enough. Why do we have to isolate each other? Why do we have to shame each other? And what's crazy too is, like, I know people in my life who chose formula, and my husband's a formula fed baby, and guess what? He healthy, he's smart, and he tall. It's just like, obviously we know the benefits to breastfeeding. Okay, like, we understand that. But there is, again, a mental health component that goes into what is best for both the mom and the baby. It is not one or the other. It is for both. There's a multitude of reasons why someone would choose formula over breastfeeding. Okay? And really, it's none of y'all business. And you shouldn't, like, what's crazy too is, like, there's this lady who left a comment on my TikTok. And it's just crazy how like triggered people can get for, they were like, not good advice, all this stuff. I'm like, first of all, I'm not offering advice. I'm offering support, which is different. Anyways, this lady was like, then you may not want to have children. And I was like, LOL, already did. Thanks. All I did, I went to her page. Maybe I won't even put it up because I'm not. It just was like, I was just like, what? And I go onto this girl's page and she's all about promoting love. She's like, choose who you want to be. I choose love. I even like, I make love my, my freaking life. And it's like, well, that comment doesn't feel very loving. It's crazy. Like I've made like a million different videos, and these videos are the ones that are getting the most comments. And it's because I guess I'm talking about things that people have very strong opinions on. And that's fine. I mean, I partially started making these videos to like create a community. And the thing is like, we really don't all have to agree, but it'd be cool if we could like support each other, And I know right now we're in like such a like divided world. But dude, like, I think it's also not awesome for those who like are breastfeeding to be like, I'm better than you because I did it. Because again, that mental health component, like, you don't know what that mom's going through. You don't know if she already had maybe depression before she got pregnant and now it's even worse. You don't know if she's going through postpartum depression. You don't know if the baby has tongue tie and can't get any milk. You don't know the situation. So why are you like throwing out such judgment? Like, why? Why can't we all be like friends and love? I don't understand. I really don't. I kind of want to get more coffee, but I'm on a limited time. I am actually not doing this late at night for once, and I'm doing it during the day. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that, like, I know we're in such a like political divide and stuff like that, but at some point we gotta come together. Oh yeah, over me. So I guess we'll kind of go back to postpartum bodies for a minute, because I know like before I had a kid, I was always like, don't want to have a kid because like I'll never get this body back, blah blah blah. But the thing is like, look, our bodies change, like regardless of if you have a kid or not. I mean, and I can just like show you right now. So I'll show other pictures too of like the process. This feels very wrong. But this is what we're dealing with, okay? I'm still a size 14, 12 to 14. And the thing is too, okay, so that's the other thing I was going to mention. So maybe we'll keep it on the topic of mental health. And let's see if you can see, like when I sit down like this, when I sit down, it kind of looks like, my belly has very much reminded me of the Santa Claus, like when he starts rapidly gaining all the weight, and it kind of like feels like that because it just like happens so quick. And I know he says he's shaving or something, but he like shakes his belly at some point where it's like, oh yeah, and like the doctor's like talking about his hair, and he's like, you should dye it, and you should dye it, huh? Shame. I'm trying to always put that shame, huh? Okay, anyways, I'll put like other pictures up around of pictures that I took when I was in the dressing room, because like that is really hard to like be in the dressing room postpartum and you're like, oh, and I kind of went like, oh, I'm gonna be bigger than I think I am, so I'm going to go like one size bigger, but I should have went 2 sizes bigger, because even like then that bigger size like still didn't fit me. And I was like, okay. So, but back to the mental health component of like, it took me a while to like first of all, like after birth, like the recovery, like because my pregnancy was like so crazy, like I was truly like, I lost all my muscle. I lost like everything. Like it was crazy. Like I lost so much weight in the beginning, and then I really gained it right at the end. And then I kind of like lost a little weight like after she was born, and then I gained it all right back, like with the amount of breastfeeding. And it's weird to like not have control over your body, you know, like it was all doing that itself. So I remember like going to the gym like 2 or 3 months, like after I was like cleared to like do so. And then, but that was like once. And then I was like, you know, especially being like a first time mom, like I'm still like getting used to like everything. And so to like add in working out is like, and keep in mind, like I love being active. I love working out. Like I was roller skating a lot before, and I love CrossFit. Like I love it. And it is like a very much like a mental health, kind of thing. But while I was breastfeeding, like it was so hard for me to also want to work out because I was so dehydrated, where it's like in the morning I'd wake up and I'm like, dear God, like hello, like I need a gallon right now. Eating too, like I mean, I would get so panicked. Like now that I'm done breastfeeding, like I'm so chill. Like I barely have an appetite. But when I was breastfeeding, if I didn't get food the moment that I needed it, I would literally start to panic and be like, something's wrong, like, oh God, like my brain would go cray. There was just a lot. And then, you know, the first couple months too were also just hard in general. Like having a baby is hard on a relationship because it exposes, I think I've said this in past episodes, of like, you know, it exposes, my baby is awake, she's talking. It exposes weaknesses within your relationship, like areas that you need to freaking work on. You know what I'm saying? So there's just like so much. So and then because I was like so weak, like the left side of my body was super weak, but the right side was like not. And then nobody told me about the neck hump whilst breastfeeding. Okay, like, you know, your posture getting so bad because you're just like, feed off of me, my little baby. And like I was seriously like getting such a big neck hump, and I was like, whoa, Hunchback of Notre Dame over here, what the frick is happening? And so I've been mindful of the posture, but working out does like help that, of just like, you know, you gotta have good form, whatever, you know. But I mean, just so insane. So it's like to expect, you know, some women do have the good genes, and or they were able to work out throughout their pregnancy to where it's just like boom, the muscle right there, oh, go right back to the muscle. And look, as the person who, when that didn't happen, there's a little flicker of insecurity, like, damn girl, you don't even look like you had a baby, you ain't got no stretch marks or nothing. But it's okay. It's okay that they exist, and that's awesome, you know? And the thing is like, for me, it's time for me to let go of this perfect body thing, because, you know, like, my goal now is to just be healthy, like, and doing things for my mental health. It is for my mental health. And dude, looking at the scale, freaking, it is my mortal enemy, because I know, like, my husband weighs himself all the time. I'm like, I'm not gonna weigh myself. And today I was like, you know what, maybe let's just see, you know, since I stopped breastfeeding, just like see what's happening. And I know I've like gained muscle, so it was like 167, and I was like, okay. And it just I feel like the scale just makes you feel like you're not making any progress. But I know I'm making progress just in that I have been sticking to doing something active, whether it be going for a walk. We live right by a park, so I'll like walk all the way to the park, walk the trail at the park, come back, going to the gym, you know, whatever. And I'm finally now at 8 months feeling like, okay, I have some balance to this. In some ways, though, I will say, like, I don't necessarily like hate my belly like the way it looks, because it is proof that she was there, you know? There is no rush, okay? Like, the biggest thing when it comes to the relationship with your body is like also like I got rid of all my pre-pregnancy clothes. Got rid of them. That girl, she did. I wanted to like, and there are a couple accounts. Maybe I'll even post them on my in the link description below, because they have helped me so much I have felt that confidence that I felt when I was a smaller size, just because these beautiful women are teaching me how to dress my body, still sexy, still, whatever you kind of want to be. They do all kinds of like themes, not, but like for business, for going out, like they give it all to you. And that has helped me so much, because I think being bigger, it's just like, well, how do I dress now? Like, what do I like? What's even my style? So I'll link them in the description below of these ladies, because it really, thought I heard my baby. I need to wrap this up. It really helped me. And going and shopping and truly just like go for the biggest size that you can, just so even if it's too big, then you're like, oh, I'm still petite, like all my hoodies, like before when I had like oversized hoodies, it'd be like a large or an XL, and now I do double or triple XL because I still want to feel teeny, my Latina side is coming out, oh my god. But finding your new style, and it's not going to be immediate. Like, I feel like I went out several times shopping, and honestly, I could still go a little more, because I've gotten a couple jeans that are like, I just need to lose like an inch. And these jeans that I'm wearing right now are the only ones that like fit me comfortably. So I'm like, I feel like I need a couple more like this. And, if I lose weight, that's fine. And then I'll keep these jeans for later on in life. It's just a process, and everybody's journey is different, and we really can't be comparing. I think being a mom and connecting with other moms, like there is that element, where it does feel like now it's like, oh, I get, I was friends with some moms before I got pregnant, and I was very ignorant, and now I'm like, oh, I get it. Like, you went through some shit, girl, to have that little baby bean. Oh shit, dude, you went through it, huh? I think we're gonna end it. It's gonna be a shorter video today, because my baby is awake now. But I do want to end. Let's love each other. I know it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to choose love. Sometimes it's harder to choose love than it is to hate. And when it comes to the relationship with yourself, like postpartum, like just be kind to yourself. Journal like your insecurities, and then talk back to yourself like you would a best friend. I'm also telling myself this because I've done this maybe twice since I've had my baby. So I hope that you have all the blessings. I know there's a lot of shit going on right now with fucking the news and everything that's going on in the world. So I know with me, like, I can only know so many specifics, because otherwise everything starts to like freak me out. And I know there's like the other side of moms, which like my mom is included, where they need to know every detail, all the things, where to stay away, I mean, it's like, did you hear about this person who got shot at this gas station? Don't go to that guy, like, and I'm not that mom. I need to know as little as possible. I need to be ignorance is bliss over here. There's a lot. So just take the time, get off social media too, like, stop watching this video right now. Go take a walk. Well, anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll be back again next week. Happy Halloween. I wish I had dressed up for this episode, but girl, I don't even know what I'm doing still. All right, love. Bye.